For the final installment of the Fishbowl with Miles Teller, this is part 5, and in this part, we're going to talk about the Grateful Dead. We're going to talk about great mustaches, and we're going to talk about LA sports fandom. How does a Philly guy root for sports teams in LA? So I want to just hit you with a grab bag of questions to finish. These are just totally random. You've been a mustache guy, and you do a good job of growing it, admittedly. Most iconic mustache not on Burt Reynolds or Tom Selleck's face?
I just watched Stranger Things last night, the new season.
Don't say anything because I got it.
Hopper, David Harbour, he rocks a pretty good one.
David Harbour's a beast.
Yeah, it's thick.
It is thick as fuck.
He could play Kelsey.
He's high-key thick
Yeah.
with that mustache. This ties into something we were talking about. Can you be a casual Dead fan?
I just think the music, because it is so unique, I've never met one. Just because I've never heard somebody be like, I've listened to the Dead. They're okay. I kind of like them.
That's me.
Oh, really?
So this guy at a bar.
Do you have some, not to put you on the spot, but do you have any favorite songs?
Yeah, Dark Star at Bickershaw. But that doesn't mean I know anything about their live shows. It's just one that's popped up on my Spotify. I really like it.
But that's the thing about Dead fans, is that it's always based on every year. The sound is a little different. So Deadheads have their years where they like, certain sound.
With the Dead, I'll wear a shirt and somebody be like, "Hey, Chris Long, man, I saw you in an interview with a shirt, bro. Rock on, man. Like, what's your favorite Dead song?"
Yeah.
And I feel so put on the spot. And I'll be like, Pride of Cucamonga? And they're like, Pride of Cucamonga? Like the whole fucking bar stops. And they're like, I'm like, just joking, it's Dark Star. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they've been able to keep that
yeah, they've done it. They've kept it going for a while since Jerry died, and they've had different versions of it. When I was in college, Warren Haynes from Government Mule, he was playing guitar and singing for him. But Mayer's just, he's fit right in, man.
He's very talented.
Yeah, they love him.
He's very, because I think when he came on the scene, everybody's kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to speak for you, but for me, I was like, oh, it's kind of poppy, because the songs that popped for him were like real, kind of emotional, like top 40 stuff. Yeah. But he's got musical range of.
But did you ever hear him when he was in John Mayer Trio?
Of course not. No, I'm not that fucking cool. I mean, like.
So John Mayer Trio is this little, just 3-piece blues, blues band.
So you were like the seed money of like being a John Mayer fan. Like you were like.
No, I mean, to be fair, yeah. When John will tell you this. Like when he first started out, it was like he wanted to make hits to get on the radio, to be able to build up the kind of the clout, the bankroll, whatever it was. Then he could do his own thing.
What's your fan pet peeve?
I had this one fan for a while, who would just, every time I landed in New York, he was just always there at the airport.
No.
Same dude for like many years.
So he had you on Flight Aware.
So, yeah, and at one point, what is that?
It's where you can track people's flights.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what he had.
So anyway, this one time, I was just like, man, this is getting too much. I can't talk to him. And so he's like basically like follow me out to the car. And I was just like, hey man, sorry. It's like, I got to go. He's like, I have a David Ortiz signed baseball. I'm like, I'm not a Red Sox fan, but I know my buddy is. So
where do you want to go? I'll give you a ride.
So he's like, will you sign my picture? And I was like, fine. So I signed it, give the ball. All right, thanks, man.
I want to close with one really important question. You being an LA sports fan, who naturally.
I'm a Laker fan. I'm not an LA sports fan. To me, that would be Rams.
Who's going to be better, the Clippers or the Lakers next year?
Lakers, for sure. I'm excited Anthony Davis, man, get a big man back in LA. LA's the, so many storied big men, Hall of Fame big men.
So favorite Laker of all time?
Kobe. Kobe's my dude, man.
And he's a fucking Eagles fan.
Yeah, he's from Philly, yeah.
He came and talked to our team. It was super cool. We were all starstruck as fuck. So you're friends with Kobe?
I got to know Kobe actually after when Whiplash came out. I read a GQ article that he was did, and he was just talking about how much he loved the movie Whiplash. So then I was, boom, and then I tweeted something. I was just like, hey, Kobe talking about Whiplash is like, man, that's it for me. That's Mecca. Like,
was that your you made it moment?
I mean, that was pretty cool. And I was in the gym, and so I tweeted it, and boom, it's pretty much as soon as I tweeted it, Kobe started following me. So I was like, well, I got to send him a message. So I just sent him a message, and he responded like immediately.
Damn, so he hasn't responded to my DMs.
Yeah, well,
so he reads
do something with your life.
Yeah. Well, friend of Kobe Bryant, iconic actor and down-to-earth, chill-ass dude, Philly sports fan. He's got it all going on. Shout out to Miles and his new fish. I appreciate you being on the Fishbowl, man. It was a lot of fun. I could have gone a lot longer, but you got shit to do, and I got to get ready for this Michael Bay movie. So, appreciate you coming on, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for watching the entire Miles Teller interview on the Fishbowl, or at least part 5. Please check out the previous 4 if you haven't. Bounce Around Chalk Media, YouTube, and check out the other Fishbowls we have going on, the Green Light Podcast, the whole 9. We got a bunch of stuff going and more Fishbowls to come.